Welcome to the fourth video of this series where we discuss about medical admission in India. Okay, so in this we'll be discussing about the counseling process and the seat allotment process in India. It is a very long process in India, and you have to understand it in very calm and composed mind. Okay, so let's get started. In India, as we discussed initially, there are two types of counseling that are going to happen. One is MCC or Medical Counseling Committee, which conduct All India Counselling, and there will be a state level, individual states, their own counselling will be conducted. MCC, under MCC, there will be a set of colleges, and similarly, and a quota or a share of seats from those colleges will be conducted by MCC, and for state level, a remaining quota of seats will be conducted by state level counseling. We will come into the details in the next slide. Here, just let us understand one thing, that if you are registering for All India Counselling, then you will be allowed to register for all 4 rounds. Actually, counselling happens in first round, second round, mop-up round and stray vacancy round, like that, in that format. Since last year 4 rounds had been done for counselling, so we are considering this is the pattern which is going to continue. If there are any changes, we will update you in future. But as of now, let us consider 4 rounds of counselling. In that, all the 4 rounds, if you are going for All India Counselling, then fresh registrations will be allowed. So fresh registration means you can enter in these counselling rounds in any of the round. You may not be registered in the first round, but you can register in third round if required, if you fail to get a seat in state council or something. So 4 rounds counselling will happen in both MCC as well as state. But the only difference is, in state level counselling, registrations are allowed mostly once, okay, before the counselling starts, and sometimes due to COVID and all, they had allowed twice, maybe in the second round or maybe in the third round. But this is very crucial to understand, that registration for state round you should do it mandatorily if you are willing to get a seat in that particular state. Now, there is obviously a difference between a domicile and non-domicile state, which we will discuss in the upcoming video. But as of now, understand, if you are from say Karnataka and you want to register for Karnataka, you have to register under KCET counselling, where it's a common counselling this year, where you can register for engineering, you can register for medical also, and you can register for nursing also. So fresh registration is allowed once, and if further registrations are allowed, they will be notified in the counselling website itself, and you can then go ahead and do registration in the second time if you have failed to do in the first time. Okay, so as of this is February, we are recording this video. Already Karnataka counselling have started, CMC counselling in the sense registration have started, CMC Vellore registration have started, a central institution like Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University registrations have started. So please be careful and be notified when the registrations are starting, because if you fail to register yourself, then you cannot even go for the counselling. Even though you will have good marks, you will fail to attend that counselling. So you have to keep yourself updated from time to time. MCC or Medical Counselling Committee, they will conduct the All India Counselling. Under All India Counselling, which colleges falls? Let us see. So 15% of All India quota, that is the government college seats in all states, 15% of them will be done through All India Counselling by MCC. So in this MBBS, BDS, all counselling will be done. Next, we have 100% of MBBS, BDS seats of central universities will be done through MCC. In this, we will have seats of Delhi University, Aligarh Muslim University and Banaras Hindu University. All these universities seats will be done through MCC. After that, 100% of AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Science seats will be done through MCC. Followed by all the open category and domicile category seats of JIPMER will be done through All India Quota Counselling through MCC. Then AMU open and internal category seats will also be done by MCC. After that, we have Jamia Millia Islamia Faculty of Dentistry, that also will be done through MCC. Then, as discussed earlier, we have ESIC Medical College. In that, 15% of All India quota seats available apart from insured persons quota will be done through MCC. Okay, so generally 20% of seats will be reserved for IP, insured persons quota. So remaining 80% seats will be there. In there 15% will be done through MCC, remaining will be done through state counselling. Okay. Then MCC will invite application for Air Force Medical College Pune. So here counselling will not be done by MCC, only those who are interested to join Armed Forces Medical College in Pune, boys and girls, they have to apply through MCC. Then MCC will forward those names to AFMC. AFMC will then conduct personal interview and medical fitness and other tests, and then they will shortlist the student from them. 15% All India quota seats of central institutes. Remember we have discussed about central universities and central institutes in the earlier video. So here these are central institutes like Vardhaman Mahavir Medical College and Safdarjung Hospital. We have Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Medical Science and Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital. Then we have ESIC Dental. These all colleges fall under Delhi state actually. So they are central institutes. 15% seats will be done through All India Counselling, 85% seats will be done through Delhi State Counselling. Okay, and then there is 100% of BSc nursing seats of central universities and government colleges will be done through MCC counselling only. Okay, so this is a brief of all the colleges and all the colleges that are counselled through All India Counselling. There will be approximately 384 colleges contributing 52,631 seats for MBBS admission in India. So we were discussing about All India Counselling. Now All India Counselling as discussed will be conducted by Medical Counselling Committee. So website for that is mcc.nic.in, through which you will be appearing for the All India quota seats that we discussed earlier. In this Medical Counselling Committee, they will conduct counselling all India basis for definitely the government quota seats as discussed earlier. Even in this same website you can register for deemed universities. Okay, so deemed universities registration and counselling will also be done by MCC, and the BSc nursing courses in central universities and government colleges will also be done by Medical Counselling Committee. So if you are interested for nursing also, you have to register in this after qualifying NEET. Okay, then this MCC, they since it's a central counselling, they will have a centralized reservation policy for All India quota seats. So those 15% seats of government colleges and the 100% seats of AIIMS and all will fall under a set of 5 reservation categories for those seats. So for SC it is 15%, it will be reserved. For ST it will be 7.5% will be reserved. For person with benchmark disabilities who are unable to write or unable to do some physical work, for them 5% reservation is there. Then OBC NCL, so only the OBCs who are in the central list of OBC, they will have 7% reservation. Okay, followed by the economically weaker section EWS, they will have a 10% reservation in 15% All India quota reservation policy. Let's discuss about All India counselling process. Okay, so once you have registered, then or once you have got your NEET UG results, then you have to go for registration and remaining process will follow. So what will happen is, in the first round, tentative seat matrix will be declared, which will contain all the seats across all the colleges that will be counselled through MCC as per our discussion. So after that you will be allowed to register. So in this registration, if you are an unreserved candidate, means the general candidate, you have to, if you are going for a government All India quota counselling for government seats only, then 1,000 rupees you have to pay, and if you are SC, ST, OBC or PWD, then person with disability, then you will have to pay 500. That is the registration fee. After the registration fee, you also have to pay a security deposit. The general candidates will have to pay a security deposit of 10,000, which will be either refunded based on your action up ahead in the counselling process, or it may be forfeited. Similarly, for SC, ST, OBC, it is 5,000. Okay. After this, you will be allowed for choice filling and locking. So you will fill the choices based on your rank, whatever you feel you or whatever you want to get admission to college, rank it 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will lock it. Once locking is done, then the system automatically will analyze as per your rank and the seat availability, and they will either give you an allotment or not give an allotment. So that once the results are declared, you either have an allotment or you do not have an allotment. Okay. If you do not have an allotment, you can go to round 2. If you have an allotment, still you can go to round 2, but there are some criteria. Either you got an allotment, so you accept, report and exit the counseling process. You get an allotment, you are happy, and you exit the counseling process. After that, you do not want to go ahead. You upload your documents, report to the college, and get your admission completed. Otherwise, you may have, second option is you got an allotment, but the college you did not like it that much and you still hope to get a better college. So what you will do, you will accept, you will report to the college, but you will also choose for an upgradation. So just in case there is a vacancy next round, you get an allotment in a better college as per your choice, then you can upgrade there, and then you can continue the process later on. Third option is deny and free exit. If you get an allotment and somehow that college is not at all satisfactory as per your expectation, you deny, you give up the seat and you exit without any forfeiture of the security deposit. Okay. After this, again round 2 will get conducted. In round 2 also, tentative seat matrix will be declared. Any college who did not have permission until round 1 will get added, their seat added in round 2. So that's why a tentative seat matrix gets declared. After that, fresh registration and payment will happen. Again, fresh registration, those who have not registered in the first round can register here, and they can make the necessary payment and security deposit. Okay. After that, same choice filling and locking process will happen. So you can then choose the colleges that you want to get admission to and lock it. After the locking, seat allotment will happen in the back end as per the algorithm, and then results will be declared. Similar to last round, this round also you will have two options. Either you get allotment or not allotted. If you are getting allotted, then you can accept, report to the college and exit round 2. If you, or you can accept the college, report and opt for the third time upgradation. Okay. If to get a far better college, or you can deny and free exit. You can deny your allotment and you can exit without forfeiture of the amount. Okay. Alternatively, if you are not getting, if you have got allotment in the first round but did not get any upgraded allotment in the second round, then you have to mandatorily go back and join the first round allotment college. Okay. This is if you are not allotted in the second round but allotted in the first round. Otherwise, if you are not allotted even in the first round or in the second round, you can proceed for the third round in All India Counselling. And then those who got an allotment, they can upload their documents, scan copies in the MCC portal, report to the college, and then get verified by MCC. Okay. So after this, MCC round 3 will be conducted. So MCC round 3, again those who have not registered till now can register and pay the security deposit. After paying the security deposit, they will be allowed to sit for choice filling and locking. So as per round 1, round 2, fresh candidates can also do choice filling for the leftover seats. Okay. And then after locking, seat allotment procedure will happen in the back end and the student will get a result. Similarly, either they get an allotment or do not get an allotment. So those who get an allotment, they can accept, report to the college and exit. Or if they get an allotment and they somehow do not want to take their admission, say for example in between they got admission in a state counselling seat, so they have to deny that seat and exit with forfeiture. So their amount will get forfeited. The 10,000 for general, 5,000 for SC ST, and if it is for deemed, it is 2 lakhs. That will cover in the next video part. So this is the process. And if you are not getting any allotment until third round, then you can still go for stray vacancy round, which is the fourth round. Okay. And those who got allotment, you upload your document, report to the college and get verified by MCC. Your job is done. So in the stray vacancy round, again a fresh registration will happen for the leftover seats after all these 3 rounds. Then choice filling and locking will happen. So, after that seat allotment, as per the last hour explanation, same thing happens and you get a result. In the result, if you get an allotment, you have to accept, report and obviously exit because there will be no further counselling. But if you get allotment in the stray vacancy round and you do not take that seat, then you have to exit with forfeiture. Your 2 lakh rupees or 10,000 rupees, whatever you have paid as security deposit, will go as along with the registration fee. Okay. And last year what happened was, there was a rule where any person who exits with forfeiture in the stray vacancy round are barred to sit for NEET exam in the next year. Means 2023 student was barred to sit for an exam in 2024 because of this. They got an allotment and they did not take a seat. Okay. So you have to be very careful with the rules and regulations. Just do not select a college and then you get an allotment and seeing the fees is very high, I do not want to go, then it will cost you much dearer than your tuition fees or your college fees. Okay. So you should have very clear understanding of the counseling process. And lastly, in that, if you get an allotment, you report in the stray vacancy round and the admission closes for the year. So this video thereby ends with the All India Counselling process. We understood how the counselling happens, what are the categories of counselling and who conducts the counselling, and we also understood the rounds, 4 rounds, and what are the reservation policies for SC, ST, OBC and general candidates. Accordingly, you understood how you can sit for the counselling and get a seat based on your choices, or you can also go for an upgradation of seats in the next round. So this is All India Counselling for you. In the next video, we'll discuss about deemed universities and their counselling process. Till then, all the best.